where today I am playing Madden 23, franchise mode, episode like 12 maybe, I don't know. I don't know what episode it is, I should really start checking. But yeah, I actually went to play the rest of that game, and it was actually quite fun. But I did just realize I forgot to go, put a setting on. I'll have to quit franchise mode for this one and go to my settings because I wanted to turn on the couch potato setting, because why not? I'm not sure if it's this one or yeah. But anyway, let's view these next couple segments. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. And they have 2, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna win this game, bruh. I have a feeling we're gonna win this game. Where are we? We are not on here, are we? Yeah, things are not looking good for my Buccaneers career right now. Because I'm looking, we're not even on here. Yeah, we're not even on here. But anyway, I'm gonna play the moments for this game. However, I will also be doing the slow thing on the Super Sim as well.
It's week 13 of the 2022 season,
realistic.
and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa, currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Bucs and the Saints on Monday night.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Tonight we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season with a good Monday nighter between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest.
Still scoreless here in the first.
Oh, wait, I just need to adjust, yeah, I just needed to adjust that. Oh, they're down at one. Keep driving like
Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on.
I'm just gonna let the AI, take control of passing the ball.
And able to complete it to Moreau.
Because, you know.
Albeit not by much.
Anyway.
Tua sets up to pass it. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. To throw again on second down. Tua was pass into the hands of Bellinger.
Red zone alert.
Here we go. Ready? Now Tua.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a bad idea.
Down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This one into the hands of the running back.
I thought I threw an interception there. That scared me.
At the 15-yard line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Wallace. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd
touchdown. Tyron Wallace, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays. On for the extra point try.
Let's go.
Nevis. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4th-year man out of Duke, and that's Daniel Jones.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants. But his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
Here's a Florida native from up near Pensacola. It's Michael Carter. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Throwing Jones. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. just shy of midfield. Jones to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Now Jones. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Let's try to prevent this touchdown, bro.
They'll run with Carter, and he'll take
And
it.
I immediately didn't get it.
Saints touchdown. Michael Carter, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it?
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. A long drive last time out for the...
All right, big first quarter drive. Let's go, baby.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's got Bellinger. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he'll get this underneath to Thompson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill. When they went.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Going long here for Wallace.
Yes.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield, and pricing decision there to go for that. Now Jones. Throwing to start the drive. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10. Again from the 41. Throwing again. Jones. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll run with Carter. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Blankenship's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Tua now on first down. He's able to find Wallace. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Finding space at the 40. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Buccaneers had 5 and 6 to start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Balaj. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Saints coming out now to take the field. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just one but 2 Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 750.
Yeah, you talk about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner. And that's what we're seeing here. Similar style in terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground with Balaj. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7, Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Looking to pass, Tua. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. Here's Tyler Newsome now. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Jones.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Oh, he shifts past him. He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll run with Scott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So out come the Bucs now.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Able to find Isabella. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he whips that one incomplete there. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Play action, now it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
About time I get to jump back into this one. Good lord. Alright, let's try to keep the drive alive.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Pass it!
And time finally runs
God
out.
dang it, bro!
Football, and he's taken down. And now we'll see punter Tyler Newsome. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Jarvis Landry in the New Orleans offense out for another series. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. On 3rd down, here's Carter. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. A throw to the flat for Carter. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Scott. He's got room at the 30, down to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Boston Scott, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead now stands at 13. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down.
Alright, let's try to actually do something this drive. Oh my gosh.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
Oh, there we go, finally.
Over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield. Tua, catch made, it's Moreau. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Tua now on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, we're probably dead now for this drive.
Huge loss after the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and that brings up 3rd. Tua, a final shot before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the
like I said, guys, I'm just gonna have the AI do the throwing for most of the game.
13-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Steelers who were able to walk away with the road victory. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Carson Wentz, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Malik Willis, terrific as usual, as his guys run their mark to a sterling 11-1. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Saints. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half. Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick from way up at the 23. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now.
Throwing, Jones. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, again, plenty of time to sit in the pocket and deliver the football. While the offensive linemen, they may be nameless and faceless to a lot of people, they certainly aren't to their teammates who are the skill position guys. They appreciate the heck out of them, and they're capitalizing.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. But the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Saints. Boston Scott, 2 touchdowns here so far. Jones throwing for it. It's complete. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That's Isabella open on the right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A draw play now. Balaj. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Again, it's Balaj. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Tua now on 1st down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They run it with Balaj. A little juke, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's got Bellinger. And they're going
Let's get it. Let's get us some points finally.
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. He's able to find Wallace. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Tua.
Woo!
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. To the goal line, but incomplete.
You get the sense of this saying, we're enough to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They're able to hold them to 3 there. And
Oh no.
4th and goal.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he's got it.
And that's how it's done.
Zone touchdown, Tampa Bay. Andy Isabella there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and 6 needed touchdown. Mevis on to attempt the point after. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
Yeah.
No gain on the play.
Yeah.
And that'll bring up second down.
Yep.
Back to throw. Jones. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Going deep here for Landry. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air. Blankenship out for the point after.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Tua sets up to pass it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the delay, it's Balaj. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. A chance for us here to discuss Jarvis Landry. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Carter straight ahead.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Another tote for Carter.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A give up the middle to Carter. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Saints.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd down, a run with Carter. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards.
The Saints on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Carter. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy at the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Carter again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Scott is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak.
at
Come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He scores 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. On 2nd and 10, Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. We're going to get another look at this one. Dennis Allen not happy, so he has thrown the challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. To throw again on second down. Tua. Throw right side, taken in by Wallace.
Red zone alert, let's go. In the fourth quarter, we're not going to win, but whatever.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Darwin Thompson.
There we go.
5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate. That's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
Now Mevis for the PAT. And that'll make this a 19-point game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Carter once more. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 108 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Scott. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A give, Carter running right, down at the 35. It'll be second down. Another run on second down with Carter. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Complete to it's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 12-yard line.
Ahead of the chains now, second and 2. A handoff for Carter. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Saints on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Blankenship's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua looking middle, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. And the throw there going to be in.
4th down alert. Let's go.
Okay, right.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's
I don't really see us winning the.
And it's
I definitely don't see us winning after that.
The Bucs trying on 4th down but come up empty. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing, Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Jones.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally go get to the quarterback in a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So out come the Bucs now.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
The Saints again ready to go on offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Here's a give to Carter.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
145 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
That's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that?
You know what, guys? I'm just going to go because I know we're going to lose this game because there's like 5 minutes left. Anyway,